Well, back to the NBA. The Sixers face plenty of offseason questions after another second-round exit. Gone is Doc Rivers. In comes Nick Nurse. But who will lead his offense? Tyrese Maxey or James Harden? Harden is yet to decide on his player option. Joel Embiid begins his 4-year max contract starting next season. Heading into next season, the Sixers have 8 players under contract with Harden's $35.6 million player option looming. Tobias Harris is entering the final year of his 5-year, $180 million contract, owed nearly $40 million this season, has been a part of trade rumors for over a year. And yesterday, Harris had something to say about the potential of being traded this offseason. Listen to this.
Casual Sixers fans, they'll trade me for a crumble cookie. But at the end of the day, they have to realize, you're not getting a 6'9" forward back who can, damn near shoot 40% from 3, guard other team's best player, shoot, post-up, drive, play 70-plus games a year.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. We will see how this plays out. Harris, by the way, has invested in multiple Philly area crumble locations, and they have tweeted Sixers fans get a free cookie if Harris stays in the city. NBA champ Kendrick Perkins joining us now. So Harris's name has been dangled out there for years at this point, Perk. With the Sixers needing to retool once again around Joel Embiid, what should they do with Harris this offseason?
Well, I definitely wouldn't trade him for a crumble cookie, and I wouldn't trade him for a sweet potato pie, and I wouldn't trade him for bread pudding, but I would trade him for some shooting and an elite wing defender. Listen, when you have Joel Embiid as your primary option and your franchise guy, you can't go wrong with enough spacing and enough shooting. And the fact of the matter is, I know Tobias said he guards the best player on the other team every night for us on the wing position. That doesn't mean he was stopping the best player every single night. And so when you think about in the Eastern Conference alone, the Philadelphia 76ers, they're going to continue to have to face guys like Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Trae Young. So you need a guy on that wing position that's going to get stops and make guys' life a living hell. And when you think about the shooting aspect of it, we saw in the Boston series guys load up and trap. And those guys on the Philadelphia 76ers were not able to knock down shots on a consistent basis. So if you could factor in Tobias Harris' expiring contract, and he's going to be making close to $40 million, you could package that up and go get a 2-piece back and go get an elite defender and a wing shooter.
To your point, that expiring contract does have some value, and we are less than 48 hours away from free agency. Perk, which team is in most need to make significant moves in your mind in the next couple of days?
You know what? Everybody been talking about Dame Dollar and what he's going to do with the Trailblazers and Draymond Green and the Golden State situation. I'm looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, and it's not that they need to go out and get new pieces. They need to make sure they keep their old pieces. And I'm talking about Khris Middleton and Brook Lopez, especially Brook Lopez. When it comes down to the interior and the center position, he is valuable. He is one of the most hottest free agents on the market. And last year, I think it showed what he's capable of doing. When it comes down to stretching the floor, when it comes down to anchoring the defense, when Giannis and Brook Lopez are healthy, that is one of the best front court defensive duos in the game. So if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm doing everything in my power to re-sign Brook Lopez and bring back Khris Middleton and run it back one more time with this roster being fully healthy.
Perk, excellent point. Looking forward to seeing what the next 48 hours bring us around NBA free agency. Appreciate you. L?
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.